not a walkthrough, playthrough, review, anything like that. It's just me playing the game badly so you can see what it looks like. Okay then, this is Buck Rogers by Sega, copyright 1983. It's on the Commodore VIC-20. This is a game I'm familiar with. I've played this on a few systems. Actually, the first one I ever played it on was the MTX 512. And that did a pretty good version of it. I wouldn't say I'm particularly good at it though, particularly this bit. There are flying saucers going to come along, here we go. And I don't know how to hit them. Okay then. Oops. I mean, what happens if you don't fly between the yellow things? Does it matter? I haven't got a clue. What was that? What is the point of the yellow? Oh, I see. Those pink things go down as you fly between the things. Seems to go down even if you don't, maybe. I don't know, I ain't got a clue. Oh, here we go. It does look like a star destroyer. Looks like your ship is a star destroyer viewed from behind. I don't know what it's meant to look like, but that's how I see it. Whoops. Okay, I suck. Gauging altitude I struggle with, and I don't know if it even matters actually. We're not playing Zaxxon, but my... Oh. Come on. Come here, you green thing. Oops. Oh. What? What the hell was that? What is that? Oh, is it like a boss? Oh. Okay then. I didn't do very well there. We'll have another quick go. Because why not? Oops. And that's what happens if you fly into the yellow things. I don't know if you're out. I mean, your altitude doesn't seem to matter at all. Does it affect your speed? Not sure about that either. Entering sector. What? Whoops. Oh, you Burke. Yeah, I am just not really doing great at all. Okay. I'm not really a fan of that game. This version of it is, I think, perfectly adequate and acceptable. It doesn't appear to take particularly powerful hardware to be able to play it acceptably. I'm just not really a fan of the game. But there you go. Buck Rogers, Commodore VIC-20. Not bad, you know, it's not a bad game. It's just not my cup of tea really, if I'm honest. Still, it's got good sound on it. It's nice and loud and crunchy, as you would expect from a VIC-20. Okay, thank you for watching. Okay then, today's question for Q&A is from Lee Price. Link to his channel down there. He asks, for Q&A, what are your favourite YouTube channels, both gaming and non-gaming? Right, this is a dangerous question. So I have to be clear. These are not all of my favourite channels, and because they're some of my favourite channels that I'm going to name doesn't necessarily mean these are my favourite people. There are some people who I consider really good friends who are not necessarily in this list. How do I explain the logic of my choosing? There are some channels where I watch them because I like the person. I'm interested in what they think and what they do. I don't necessarily watch them religiously. And then there are channels where really it's not about the person, it's about the content, and I wouldn't even say I watch them religiously either, but
There's a certain thing about them that I watch them a lot. When they come up, it's like, okay, we've got to see what this is. Hard to explain, but what I mean is, if you know you're my friend, and my friends know who my friends are, I hope. Maybe some of them don't. There may be people who I consider friends who think I'm whatever. Yeah, but if I haven't named you, don't feel bad. It doesn't mean I don't like you. There's just I watch a lot of stuff, and I go through phases of what I watch. So currently, and it does, I drift through what I watch. For a month or 2 or 3 I'll watch a particular set of programs, and then I kind of drift away and watch some other stuff. Currently, and I'm just going to scroll through my today screen and pick out the stuff that, if I had the time right now, which I don't, I would watch these channels. Okay, The Wicked Gamer and Collector. I don't know a lot about this chap, about him in particular. He's a Dutch guy, I believe. He reviews a lot of Chinese tat, and he's got a presentational style that I find highly amusing. He's quite unique, and I trust his judgment on stuff. If he says something's crap, it's crap, and if he says it's good, it's good. He does the kind of thing that I'm interested in. A good deal of the stuff he's reviewed, I've reviewed. He generally gets to stuff way before I ever do. He's really good. I enjoy his stuff. That sounds wrong. Let's see. Mentsky, Uncle Mentus. Yeah, a 1 credit champ. I like his style. I like his sense of humour. He does gameplays. He plays arcade games on MAME or whatever. He puts in 1 credit and he plays it until he dies. And he does a hell of a lot better than I could ever do. And he has this dry wit and sense of humour that I like a lot. I know he watches my channel. I value his what's the word I'm looking for? Viewership, something, presence, whatever. Cool guy. You will know his face. You will have seen his. You'll know who he is, even if you don't know who he is. You see, I'm seeing lots here. Ah, okay. And it's like, this one, that don't. Retro Rob. Rob is another one, kind of like Wicked Gamer and Collector. He reviews Chinese tat and other stuff that isn't tat at all, and is very good. Retro gaming devices and stuff. And I like what he does, and I like how he does it. Very cool, very clarity of thought, expresses himself well, entertaining, very entertaining. Cool channel. LGR. I don't need to introduce Clint. If you don't know who Clint is, why? Yeah, totally just essential viewing. Retro, mostly PC based stuff, gadgets, thrift. I love his thrifting videos. It's just essential viewing. Great guy. ETA Prime. Tech reviews and tech related stuff, instructional videos, how to do stuff and things, all kinds of stuff. A lot of it is computer based, not all of it. Very, very interesting, very informative. I like his presentational style. He's like no nonsense, clarity of thought. That's a thing with me. I like people who can express themselves concisely and clearly in a way that if it's not out and out entertaining, it is interesting. It holds your attention and you feel you've learned something after you've finished watching. And he's one of them. Really cool. Octavia's Kitten. I mostly don't watch channels by people who are doing a character. I'm like, I don't care about characters. I'm interested in what a person thinks. But she does it well. She does it in a style that I find amusing. She's got some editing skills there. She's got knowledge. I'm probably not learning anything I didn't know already, but I am entertained by what she does. And so because of that, I watch. I think she's pretty cool. I'm still, because I'm okay. Review Tech USA, Rich. There will be people who will be like, what the hell do you watch him for? Because I know he can be a controversial character with some people. Thing is, I have known Rich since before he was a big name anywhere. I remember giving him a shout out when I hit 500 subscribers, and I did like a shout out to my favourite channels, and he was on about 180 subscribers. And I was bigger than him, and I thought I'll give him a bit of a leg up, you know, draw some attention to his channel. And then he overtook me and never stopped. But, you know, he used to hang out on my channel, I would hang out on his channel, and you know, I don't know if he watches my stuff anymore, probably not, because you get that big, you don't have time for such things. But I still like what he does. I know he can pick some controversial topics and express some opinions that later turn out to be not popular, wrong, factually wrong, whatever. Don't care. I like what he does. I like how he does it. I learn stuff about things personally. I can't be bothered to research any of the current gaming and technology news. Can't be bothered. But, you know, he's got all that news, and I do like to have a listen to it. Yeah. I don't know, I like the guy. Nostalgia Nerd, Peter. He's another one. If you don't know Peter, why? He's great. Retro gaming and retro computer tech information done in a humorous way. I like what he does. I like how he does it. He's cool. Yeah, I mean, there is currently a joke, and it's deliberate. I mean, it's Ashens is on his recent video and saying, well, LGR already did that, blah blah. You know, it's like he's the English LGR. The subject matter is similar, but he's got a style all of his own. You know, there's no copying going on there. I like what he does. He's a cool guy. But you know, I appreciate that joke. Okay, Sweet Anita. I've mentioned her before. She's a gamer. She's actually a Twitch streamer, and just clips of her Twitch streams puts them on YouTube. She has Tourette's, the sweary kind, and is highly entertaining. Just the stuff she comes out with is turn the air blue. Yeah, she's great. She's I mean, draws attention to Tourette's and explains what it is and how it works and how it doesn't work, and debunks lots of misconceptions and stuff while just plain having a good laugh. Brilliant. Here we go. Blunty. I think Blunty 3000 is the name of the channel, but it just goes by Blunty. Australian chap, used to be largely about photography and photographic kit and stuff, but he does a lot about technology and PC stuff and all kinds of, some gaming related stuff, mostly technology and photography. I really like his style. He's kind of chilled, laid back, humorous, geeky, cool. I like him. I've been watching him for a few years, and he's definitely one of my favourite channels. Ashens, well, duh, obviously. you gotta watch Ashens, and if you don't, why the hell not? Yeah, I don't need to say anything about that. I'm sure you know who Ashens is. See, a lot of these channels are really quite big. There are smaller channels that I do watch. I suppose it's how big is big and how small is small. Alright. Now, I'm going to name some friends whose channels I watch. They just absolutely need to be named. Jim Plays Games, Geiger Punk, Billord Such, Retro Rewind, T-Rex Space Station, N. Jenkin, Lactobacillus Prime, Novabug, Arcade USA. I'm going to skip over to my other channel now, because there are some other, these are largely not gaming, but they're channels I look at from time to time. A lot of them actually aren't going anymore. I'm looking at this list and thinking, they're great, but they don't do anything now. Well, they changed what they do. A channel that did great stuff, then disappeared and is now back is Glove and Boots. It's like puppet-based, humorous stuff. They're just funny as hell. I really like them. I wish they did more. Where is he? Where is he? I know who I'm thinking of. I'm just Zay Frank. He's another one. He went away and now he's back. Zay Frank, like nature-related stuff. His sense of humour is... he's from another planet. He's fantastic. Love what he does. I wish he did more. And then photography. There's a channel called The Art of Photography by a chap called Ted Forbes. I started watching him when I was doing my photography degree because I just found him inspirational. He gave me ideas, he gave me things to think about. Like there's reviews of technical stuff and technical how-tos and lessons in stuff. But just he expresses thoughts on the subject in a way that I find enlightening. I really like what he does. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put links to all of these and I am going to forget what I've said, so this is going to be tricky. Yeah, I'll work on that in a bit. That's all I'm going to say for the moment. There are so many other channels. If I haven't named you, I do apologise. It doesn't mean I don't like you or your channel or your content. It's just there's a lot. I watch a lot, and trying to pick stuff and people is not easy, and I'm trying not to, I don't want to upset anyone. Okay, moving on. If you've got a question you'd like answering in a video like this, ask your question, leave it in the comments down there. Begin your question with for Q&A, so I know not to just answer it in the comments. And thank you for watching.
Not without a knighthood. Not a chance. Anyway, Benway who? Oh. You lot. Hello? What? Oh. Please subscribe. Thank you. Can I go now?